Green Dot was started on UK's campus around 10 years ago. So Green Dot was founded by Dorothy Edwards, and she had worked in the field of violence prevention, I want to say, for the majority of her professional career. And what she was finding is that even though there was a lot of awareness around the topics of sexual assault, there wasn't any change in the numbers of people being assaulted. So she had this wake up call thinking, okay, we're in this together, we're spreading awareness, we're trying to help people, and yet it's not working.
I first heard about the Green Dot program this past summer. It was after I'd already committed to the University of Kentucky, and I knew that I would have to take either both Haven and Alcohol EDU, and I received an email asking if I would like to participate.
Well, I received an email from Meredith, and was included in maybe 20 other people invited to this particular training, and honestly I had no idea what I was in for. I just know that she does really great work.
So back in August when we got on campus, there was an opportunity where we could fulfill the Haven and Alcohol EDU requirement by attending the Green Dot training. So I kind of took advantage of that. And there were some people from Green Dot, and they kind of went through like a 3-hour long, I guess, just overview of the whole Green Dot program. So they would take like 2 examples of behavior that seems more or less the same and show like, okay, no, this is normal, this is abusive or stalking behavior or whatnot, went into that. And then after they kind of defined what everything was, they went into how you as a bystander or as an active participant should react in that situation.
I thought it was really informative and helpful and much more captivating than I think Haven or Alcohol EDU would have been for me.
I feel more prepared when I see something happening in public to handle it in an effective way. I feel like I have more terminology that feels powerful but not aggressive if I needed to stand up for myself or someone else. And unfortunately, a few events have arisen where I needed to step in or chose to step in. And I feel the community at large really benefits because there are these individuals placed throughout who are more conscious.
I knew one of my closer friends was being much more sexually active now that she was here, and not that that's always a bad thing, but she was doing it when she was intoxicated. And so just with that friend, I've just encouraged her to invite me out with her instead of going alone, because she would often just go with a bunch of guy friends and not have any other girls there with her. And so she's taken me up on that more often than she used to, so that's like a small victory.
A big part of our friend group got together and they had like an end of the summer bonfire. And then this one other girl was named, let's call her Melody, and she was fairly intoxicated, but Sam intentionally kept kind of like egging her on, whether it was like offering her more drinks, trying to get her to drink more, and then eventually started trying to lead her away from the party, and actually picked her up at one point and threw her over his shoulder, like fireman's carry style, and started to walk towards a camper that was over on the other side of the field from where the bonfire was. My friend Charles got up and he walked over to him as he was carrying Melody over to the trail and said, "Hey, you're going to put her down right now or you're going to get the beating of a lifetime."
Sexual assault on college campuses specifically is a huge problem, and I think Green Dot can have a big impact on that.
I feel like the more informed we are, the more powerful that we are, and it also helps to take away the mirage that, oh, this could happen to someone else, or this is someone else's situation. It's happening every day, and oftentimes can happen right in front of us.
And Green Dot kind of outlines specifically not just what is wrong, but how you can act and how you can avoid that kind of really direct confrontation, so that it's not just up to bigger, like burly guys to stop sexual assault or partner violence or whatever from happening, but anybody can do it.
Well, sexual assault, domestic violence, those are women's issues. And it's not even an issue of men versus women. Even women within that category can get defensive. Like, I'm not a victim. And also, if we just play women as victims and men as perpetrators, well, there are a lot of men who are victims.
But it's not just someone else. The statistics are such that, at least half of us have experienced this kind of situation. So we're all here together.
UK had Green Dot, and then within the past 10 years, Green Dot has grown dramatically. It's now a national program. There are now Green Dot programs that occur on college campuses across the United States. So it's gone from something that started on UK's campus to this national program that's even been internationally recognized. My hope is when we look at a map of Lexington, or if we want to envision that map of Lexington, that there really are more green dots on that map than red dots, that people are really putting those moments of safety up on our map. So when we say, hey, I'm from Lexington, it's the horse capital of the world, it's also a really, really safe and welcoming community. That's my vision for Green Dot Lexington.
I would like to say thank you to Green Dot. I think it's a great program. I think it can definitely be really successful here at UK and nationwide. And just to any people who have been affected by red dot situations or have ever felt unsafe on campus, I believe that it will get better and that people care, and that just together we'll work to keep improving.